Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm John Reisinger.
Pokemon Go wants you
Okay.
to come back.
I never left.
Please? Well, a lot of us did.
Yeah.
Looks like we now have some confirmation on the new Pokemon coming to Pokemon Go. Yes, besides the leaks, and the timing, and maybe Starbucks is involved?
Yeah, spoiler alert, they are. Niantic has confirmed they'll reveal all the dirty details on Monday about the new, albeit old Pokemon we can expect. And don't keep us in suspense, Niantic, which Pokemon are coming, because I need to go and start farming those, because do I need to get Odyshes or more Zubats or more Horsies?
No, we're good. We actually have a pretty good idea.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because of leaks.
Yeah, leaks happen. What kind of leaks did we hear?
Data miners, they got all of the entire list
Cool.
of the Pokemon, but we'll get into that later. So the news broke after leaked documents posted by a barista, oh, you're always so helpful, revealed that Pokemon Go might be partnering with Starbucks. The partnership could turn nearly every Starbucks in the US into a Pokestop or gym, so get ready to camp out.
Cool, because I needed my Starbucks to have another reason to be more crowded. Now I'm also going to see Pokemon Go players fighting for tables against unemployed grad students finishing their screenplays.
Hey, that's typecasting. You know, some of them are working on novels. According to the documents, most company-owned stores will be turned into Pokestops or gyms, and in those stores, Pokemon Go players can unlock a new beverage called the Pokemon Go Frappuccino, which actually kind of looks like someone stuck a Zubat in a blender. If you were wondering what happened to all the Pokemon that you turned over to Professor Willow, now you know. They're
Frappuccinos. The Starbucks announcement is reportedly set for tomorrow, not to be confused with Niantic's separate announcement, so we'll see if the rumors are true.
But what's even more interesting is that even before Niantic's confirmation, the Starbucks leak kind of let the cat out of the bag about the timing of the new Pokemon, saying, the world of Pokemon Go is about to expand with new Pokemon, and the game is going to get an update tomorrow.
Could that mean Gen 2 Pokemon are finally here? Maybe? We don't know.
Possibly. The most recent Pokemon added to the game was Ditto.
Got
it was
mine.
made catchable last month. Really?
Yep. First day.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I caught like 2 Pidgeys and then gave up and quit again.
Yeah, Andy's caught like 20 Pidgeys and Rattatas hasn't found it. I love it.
He's got to be mad. Of course, Ditto, as you guys I'm sure already know, appears as a type of Pokemon that doesn't reveal itself till after you catch it.
Yeah.
Hence, everyone trying to catch Pidgeys and Rattatas again.
Yeah, trash Pokemon. The data miners have found references to all 100 Gen 2 Pokemon from the Johto region. The game's code everything from Chikorita to Celebi, which would seem to indicate that they're on their way. After all, data miners have been right in the past, most recently about Ditto.
All Niantic is currently saying about tomorrow's update is that you'll be able to transfer multiple Pokemon at a time to Professor Willow, more for Frappuccinos,
cool,
and a few other minor fixes. Not that we aren't happy with that. I mean, we definitely want to be able to grind up massive Pokemon into candy or beverages. So, see you in hell, Magikarp.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I've almost got my Gyarados. Almost. I have like 370 Magikarp candies. So, this is clearly a push by Pokemon Go to try and get people to back into the game after it swept the world for a few weeks in July and then, sort of dropped off.
Yeah, well, I feel like it stumbled under its own success. It was just too big. Niantic has definitely been trying as well to sweeten the pot for players to come back. There was the Halloween event that actually put Pokemon Go back in the top of the App Store charts, and then the developer also introduced daily bonuses to try to keep people playing every day.
I have so many ghastly candies from that goddamn Halloween event. So, the Pokemon franchise has gotten hot again with the newly released Sun and Moon getting good reviews. The games have already become Nintendo's fastest selling titles in the Americas with 3.7 million copies already sold in those regions. That's 85% larger than its previous record holder.
That's a pretty significant
Big
jump.
number.
And a lot of that is probably due to Pokemon Go because it revitalized the franchise for a lot of people that had fallen off.
Yeah,
and they thought,
normal people.
Oh, I'm going to come and I'm going to check out the new game then. And while Pokemon Go might not be the worldwide phenomenon that it was in the summer, it's not stopping the game's developers from reaching out to brands like Starbucks or vice versa, because a lot of these deals take so long to get in place, they may have been working together since July.
Maybe. Mobile carrier Sprint said Wednesday that it's partnering with Niantic to turn more than 10,500 Sprint, Boost Mobile, and Radio Shack stores. Yes, they still exist. Don't know why. Who knows what they're selling inside of them, but they can be turned into Pokestops and gyms. That takes effect next week.
And Blockbuster's over there like, oh, if only Pokemon Go had existed when we had a chance, we would have survived.
Yeah, that's what it would have fixed for them.
Yeah, so that's all it would have taken. Well, clearly that's what Radio Shack's hoping for, right? Anyway, Sprint CEO Marcelo Clar said in a statement to CNET, we expect a huge uptick in traffic. Whether that's just outside the front doors or actually all the way in the store remains to be seen.
Because you totally have to go into the store to get the Pokestop. Oh wait, you don't. They didn't discuss financial terms, but Klar said that Sprint would pay Niantic for increased traffic into its stores. The deal also makes Sprint the exclusive wireless partner for Pokemon Go, whatever that means for Pokemon Go.
Whatever that means. Meanwhile, TechCrunch reported that Japanese mobile operator SoftBank has signed up to be a sponsored location inside the game for Japan. Now, some 3,700 SoftBank stores will become either Pokestops or gyms.
Yeah, that follows McDonald's Japan, which was Pokemon Go's first sponsored location when the game launched in July. The fast food chain made its 3,000 restaurants sponsor Pokemon Go stops and gyms to see if it would boost real-life traffic.
So, Pokemon Go is definitely still a big deal. It may not be as big a deal as it was, but it doesn't have to be. It's been downloaded more than 100 million times worldwide, and reportedly has a daily revenue of more than $10 million. Even if 90% of the people who played it dropped off, that would still be 10 million players every single day. That's a money-making machine right there.
You know, you gotta buy those egg incubators or else you gotta walk forever.
No one does that.
Yeah, I know people who do.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the Watch app so that it will actually count my steps. Because I go on the treadmill.
You could get the thingy.
Is it out now?
No. Oh, I guess for the walking, no.
I want the walking. I want it to use the pedometer.
I would love that. So when we look back on 2016, Pokemon Go could turn out to be the game that opened the doors for big game developers to transition their big IPs onto mobile devices.
Well, Nintendo is releasing Super Mario Run next week for iOS, which is the first time the company's flagship IP has appeared on a mobile game. Legalese, that is.
And Sony held a press conference in Japan today to announce a bunch of smartphone titles from its mobile subsidiary that are due out next year in Japan.
Unlike Nintendo, though, Sony's mobile releases seem much more focused on Japan itself as a region, and the company isn't using any of their really big IPs. No shade intended. Hot Shots Golf and Wild Arms.
It's just so
maybe tiny shade.
Yeah, big IPs. Square Enix and ForwardWorks are also working on a joint product for smartphones, but details haven't been announced yet.
Are you still playing Pokemon Go?
Yes.
Would Gen 2 Pokemon be enough to lure you into coming back?
Yes.
Well, you don't need to be lured back. Let us know about you in the comments.
And for all your Pokemon Go news, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Know.
What Pokemon do you want in your Frappuccino?
None. Is there any? They've anthropomorphized everything. Has there been any anthropomorphized food?
Maybe some grass types.
Vanilla.
That's an ice cream with Pokemon. Yeah, I want that Frappuccino.
Vanilla.
There you go.
Grind up a Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get your